7 real projects, 7 impossible things, all built by one country. This tunnel goes under a lake. Cars disappear into the water. It's real. This tunnel is 18 kilometers long. Workers lived underground to build it. 55 kilometers. Across open sea, connecting 3 countries. One structure. This bridge broke 10 world records the day it opened, in 2024. The world's largest airport terminal, designed by someone who never saw it built. A collapsed coal mine, now covered in solar panels, still generating power. And this one, 625 meters above the canyon floor, opens last. Keep watching. Suzhou, China, 2005. A growing tech district, separated from the city by a lake, 9 square kilometers of lake. Every worker crossing it, 30 minutes minimum. Solution: go through the lake. Above it first, then beneath it. Approach bridge piles bored in a line toward the lake. The tunnel starts at the water's edge. The road descends into the cut. One moment above water, next moment inside the lake. The tunnel sections cast on land, sealed, then floated out to the lake.
Each tunnel section weighs thousands of tons. They float them out and then lit, then deliberately sink them.
The lake floor trenched to receive the tunnel sections. Dredgers work the exact alignment. First element floated into position. Tugs guide it to the exact point above the trench. Ballast valves open. The element sinks. Survey crews guide it to centimeter accuracy. Divers seal the joint between elements underwater. One wrong seal, the lake enters the tunnel. Gravel backfill covers the elements. The tunnel disappears into the lake floor. The lake returns above it. Inside, workers install the road surface. Lighting, ventilation, fire systems. The tunnel gains its interior. 3.4 kilometers of tunnel ceiling, every light fitted by hand. The approach bridge deck completed. Above the lake on one side, into it on the other. Continuous paving, bridge surface, transition, tunnel floor. One unbroken road through and under the lake. October 2007, first cars. The lake surface closes over the road. The viral shot is born.
You drive toward the lake. The road keeps going. Into the water, under it, through it, out the other side.
The Qinling Mountains, the barrier between northern and southern China for 4,000 years. Xi'an to Ankang, 3 hours by mountain road. In good weather. In winter, closed entirely. The solution: bore 18 kilometers straight through the mountain. The longest road tunnel in China. 2,000 workers moved in. They lived at the mountain for 5 years. Drill and blast through composite gneiss and granite. The mountain bored open meter by meter. The jumbo drills the blast pattern. Workers load the charges. The mountain gives way. Each blast 9 to 12 meters forward. 6 blasts per day. Both tubes, simultaneously. Mucked out by dump truck after every blast. Thousands of truckloads per kilometer of advance.
640 meters of mountain above my head. Built in 5 years.
Shotcrete sprayed immediately after mucking. Unstabilized Qinling rock does not wait. 3 ventilation shafts bored from the top down. Without ventilation, nobody works underground at this depth. The permanent lining cast behind the advancing face. Smooth concrete replacing rough, blasted rock. The world's most advanced tunnel lighting in 2007. Colors, clouds, plants on the walls. to keep drivers awake. Slip-form paving inside the mountain. The same machine that paves a motorway, 18 kilometers underground. Emergency laybys every 500 meters. Cross passages every 750 meters. The tunnel's own escape network. January 20th, 2007. First convoy enters the north portal. Emerges at the south 15 minutes later. Hong Kong, Zhuhai, Macau. 3 territories, 55 kilometers of open sea. No crossing. 2009. Construction approved. The world's longest sea crossing. Design begins. Before the bridge, 2 artificial islands in open sea. The tunnel needs somewhere to begin and end. Steel cofferdam sections vibrated into the seabed. The island perimeter rises from the sea. Hydraulic fill pumped inside the cofferdams. The island rises above the sea. Land created from nothing. The undersea tunnel, 33 immersed tube elements. Each one lowered to the seabed by crane barge. Each tunnel element 180 meters long, 40 wide. The largest marine crane in the world lifts it. Gina gasket joints sealed at the seabed, in 30 meters of water, in the Pearl River currents. 420 bridge piers, driven into the Pearl River bed, across 55 kilometers of sea. Precast girders lifted from barges, in open sea. Workers on pier tops guide every beam into position. The main shipping channel, unlimited vessel height. The bridge must clear it by 76.5 meters. Cable stay towers rise 163 meters above the sea. The navigation channel crossing, a bridge within a bridge project. Cable installation, crews at 163 meters, stringing each cable from tower to deck. In Pearl River sea winds, paving the world's longest sea crossing. Simultaneously, on multiple sections, at once. The island portal buildings completed. From bridge to tunnel, the transition happens on these islands. October 24th, 2018. The ferry route of 60 years replaced by a 30-minute drive.
I can see Hong Kong behind me and Macau ahead. 55 kilometers of sea Street, driven in 30 minutes.
Shenzhen to Zhongshan, same estuary. No direct crossing. 2 hours by road every day. May 2017. Construction starts with an artificial island in the middle of the estuary. The undersea tunnel, 6.7 kilometers beneath the active shipping channel. Elements cast on land floated to sea. Millimeter accuracy. On the seabed. In 30 meters of water. In active shipping traffic. October 2022. The final tunnel element joint. The undersea structure, closed. Complete. The main bridge towers, 580 meters tall. Their foundations sunk into the Pearl River seabed. Slipform climbs the towers. At 400 meters, workers visible as points against the sky. The deck, 91 meters wide, the widest bridge deck ever installed over open sea.
91 meters wide. At sea level, the whole bridge is wider than a football pitch is long.
The western island, 625 meters long, 19 football pitches of land, created in open sea, from nothing. One continuous road, 49.7 kilometers. Bridge, island, tunnel, island, bridge, paved as one. Final commissioning, lighting, signals, monitoring. The bridge brought alive system by system. June 30th, 2024. 100,000 vehicles. Day 1. 2 hours became 30 minutes. 2024, the George Richardson Medal, the Nobel Prize of Bridge Engineering. 10 world records. Opened on time. Greater Bay Area connected. One project did all of it.
This island didn't exist in 2017. Now 100,000 vehicles cross it every day.
2014. Farmland, 46 kilometers south of Beijing. 5 years later, the world's largest airport. 1,150 seismic isolation columns. The foundation allows 8.0 earthquakes above high-speed trains running below. Seismic isolation bearings installed on every column. The building floats on rubber above the ground shocks. The railway station built underground first. 3 rail lines beneath the terminal. 40,000 workers. 52,000 tons of structural steel. Zaha Hadid's Phoenix, assembled section by section. 8 C-shaped concrete columns. Each one supports a 106-meter wide skylight above the central hall.
Standing under this column, the skylight is 106 meters above my head. Zaha Hadid designed this from a wheelchair.
8,000 rooftop windows, every one a different shape. Parametric geometry, no two identical. 180,000 square meters of roof, clad from the center outward. The Phoenix taking its final form from above. 268 aircraft parking bays, poured around the terminal simultaneously, the apron that no passenger ever sees. 4 runways, paved to aviation precision, flat to millimeters. Lights embedded in the concrete. Maximum 600 meters from check-in to any gate. The interior designed around the walker, not the architect. High-speed rail beneath the terminal. The world's first airport with rail running under the building. 10 megawatts of solar panels on the roof. The world's largest terminal, partly powered by its own roof. September 25, 2019. Xi Jinping opens it. China's 71st birthday present to itself. 700,000 square meters, 97 football pitches, the largest single terminal building on Earth. Zaha Hadid died in 2016. Her firm completed it in 2019. Her last project, her largest.
Zaha Hadid never walked through this airport. The people who built it, they knew they were finishing something she started.
Panji, Anhui Province, a coal mine, underground for decades, then the ground collapsed. The mine flooded. A lake appeared where the coal mine was. 40 square kilometers of contaminated water. 2017, the same lake, covered in solar panels. The coal mine generating electricity again, differently. The float units assembled on shore. Modular HDPE pontoons, like Lego on an industrial scale. Float platforms launched from shore. Tugs position them on the lake. The grid grows from the shore outward. Panels mounted on the floating grid. Workers walk the water surface to reach every installation point.
Standing on solar panels, on water, above a collapsed coal mine, the most ironic construction site I have ever visited.
Underwater cables carry power from the floating panels to the shore substation. Every meter laid by divers. Shore substation commissioned. The coal mine lake connected to the national grid. For the first time ever. Shandong Province, 320 megawatts, larger than the Anhui farm. China building floating solar at scale. Across China, mining lakes becoming solar farms. The coal age converting itself to something else. Maintenance by boat. Panel replacement by hand. The farm runs year-round, even in Anhui winters. Unexpected benefit, panels cool the water below. reduce evaporation, improve water quality. The lake recovers. Later installations, fish farming beneath the solar panels. Two industries on the same water surface. From one flooded coal mine in 2017 to the world's largest floating solar industry by 2020.
20 years ago, this was a coal mine. Now it powers 150,000 homes. Same ground, completely different energy.
Guizhou Province, the earth crack. 625 meters from the canyon floor to the bridge deck above. Tower foundations drilled into vertical canyon walls. Workers descend by rope. The void below them, 625 meters. North Tower, 262 meters. South Tower, 205 meters, rising simultaneously, on opposite walls of the same canyon. 22,000 tons of steel cable, spun across a 1,420-meter void, from one canyon wall to the other. 93 deck segments, lifted 625 meters, by crane systems built specifically for this canyon.
625 meters down, the river is a thread. Built in 3 years, the world's highest bridge, and they built it in Guizhou.
7 projects, 7 impossible things, 1 country, 50 years of engineering. Guizhou holds half the world's 100 highest bridges, the mountain province that built a new discipline. The mountain that stopped people for 4,000 years, now irrelevant. It takes 15 minutes, 100 million passengers per year, through the building of an architect who never saw it finished. A coal mine generates clean power, without burning anything, without mining anything, just sunlight and water. World's highest bridge, built in 3 years, in a province most of the world cannot find on a map.
China doesn't announce most of these. They just build them, then they open them, then the world finds out.
7 projects, started, finished, open. That is all China said about any of them.